next. Got milk? You may wish you didn't after tonight's hard target investigation.
What is in milk that you say is poisonous, and why would the government be covering this up?
Well, what's in milk? You're drinking body fluids from other animals. 60% of the cows in America have leukemia virus. 80% have something called paratuberculosis. You don't want to eat something with that name, paratuberculosis. You've got irritable bowel syndrome in America. That's what it causes. 4 million American women have irritable bowel syndrome.
Real concern, though, you talk about the bovine growth hormone.
Hormone is the big word here. There are 4,000 mammals. There are 500,000 different hormones. Only one hormone, this is the big secret the dairy industry doesn't want you to know, only one hormone is identical in all of nature between two animals. It's human and cow. It's the most powerful growth hormone in our body. Drink a 12-ounce glass of milk. Double the only hormone that makes breast cancer grow once you get it. Genetically engineer a hormone that produces more milk when we didn't need more milk. Proteins that cause a vast array of allergies in the human body. This is not nature's perfect food.
In a book called Milk, the Deadly Poison, Robert Cohen attacks what's long been considered the perfect food, claiming it can be a dangerous brew of chemical, biological, and bacterial agents that may also contain a growth hormone he believes can trigger the growth of cancer.
Good evening, I'm Ann Curry in for Brian Williams tonight as a new study published today reveals stunning and alarming findings about the health of our daughters. According to the study of more than 1,200 children, a significant number of girls are now showing signs of puberty as young as 7 years old. With these findings, the researchers are raising concerns that our girls will be at greater risk for behavioral problems, perhaps even breast cancer in the future. In a moment, we'll be talking to a leading pediatrician about what parents can do, but we begin now with NBC's Rahima Ellis.
The results are startling. More than 1,200 girls between the ages of 7 and 8 from New York, Cincinnati, and the San Francisco Bay Area were part of the study. The findings reported in today's Journal of Pediatrics reveal that while the average age of the onset of puberty is 10 or 11, 15% of the girls showed signs of puberty at 7 years old. Among them, 10% of white girls, twice as many as in a 1997 study, but 15% of Hispanic girls and 23% of African American girls.
Early development normal is becoming earlier.
In Monday's Medical Journal of Pediatrics, new research finds girls in the U.S. are hitting puberty at younger ages. Pediatrician Dr. Lindenberg sees the proof right here in San Diego.
I've seen children as young as, 5, 4 developing spuds or pubic hair.
More than 12 girls from New York, Cincinnati, and San Francisco. Compared to a similar study in 1997, more than twice as many show signs of breast development and even menstruation by age 7.
It's definitely a known thing. Heavier do tend to develop earlier.
Besides obesity, health officials say everyday items in our lives could be contributing, from cell phones to the plastic we eat from and to the plastic we drink from.
Obesity, hormones, environmental factors.
Dr. Schmidt says she used prescribed control pills to a girl as young as 9.
They will not enter menopause sooner, but psychosocially, they have a lot of problems.
Other research suggests that women with breast cancer started their period earlier. There's also proof that early PMS can lead to earlier sexual activity.
I don't believe it's...
mercury, and lo and behold, what they found was about half of the 20 samples that were collected of the high fructose corn syrup had detectable mercury at varying levels. And then the second study was one that my own group did that tried to extend on this problem and finding and go out to supermarkets and actually look for common brand name food and beverage products and test them for total mercury as well. And we found that about 1 in 3 of the 55 products that we sampled had detectable mercury in them. And so what these new studies shed the light on is the possibility that we're getting significant exposure to mercury through these contaminated food chemicals. What is the consequences now, I think, from that lack of oversight and investment?
And the use of high fructose corn syrup. I mean, a lot of people might say, what are you talking about? Sugar, right?
Well, high fructose corn syrup is a sweetener, just like sugar or honey or molasses are sweeteners. And what's different is that high fructose corn syrup's really only been widely used in the U.S. food industry since maybe the mid-70s, and only used in soda pop since the early 80s. But it's rapidly become the major sweetener, to the point where now 1 in 10 calories that the average American eats comes from high fructose corn syrup. And that's the USDA's own figures.
And the politics of corn and how it's come to replace sugar?
Well, I think it's politics and economics. As everyone knows, or should know by now, as a country, we produce a heck of a lot of corn. And that in and of itself isn't a bad thing, but some of our policies have made corn extremely inexpensive for people to make all sorts of things out of it, including sweeteners, but as well fuels and other things. So high fructose corn syrup as a sweetener has been a pretty cheap staple for the food industry, and they've been very imaginative in finding lots of different food products to put it in. You know, everything from fast foods, where it's pretty ubiquitous, to salad dressings, to barbecue sauce, as well as soda pop, of course.